Phase 2 of the elite is now underway. Derail the Electoral College vote at all costs. Well, we can see right now that the Russian cyber attack is all over the corporate media. They are playing it up. The U.S. government is backing this effort. And Dirty Wars author, investigative journalist Jeremy Scahill took to The Intercept to call the CIA on its bluff. In the article, Obama must declassify evidence of Russian hacking. Scahill and John Schwartz, well, they called on the U.S. intelligence agency for their record of deceit, asserting that the American people are not going to simply take their word for it. And we know from the past that U.S. intelligence agencies, they have repeatedly demonstrated that they lie to the public, and they are normally horribly wrong to push a certain agenda. But when it comes to the CIA, their case against Russia and their interference with the latest U.S. presidential election, it's impossible to claim the hearsay is based on facts if the evidence is not available to support the agency's claims. So what they are proposing is that the agency provides proof. The Intercept's duo encouraged feds or whistleblowers to use the publication secure drop link, where a patriotic whistleblower within the U.S. intelligence community may drop the leak that proves Russia is behind President-elect Donald Trump's win. And they will verify its legitimacy and publish it. And this seems like a fair way to get the evidence out there and to back what the CIA is saying. Now, we have to remember something very important. The overseers of the U.S. intelligence community, well, they really haven't embraced the CIA assessment that Russia cyber attacked the election system. They don't have any evidence. They're not endorsing the CIA's assessment. But we can see that this is not the only part of the plan. The other part of the plan is to put doubt in the electors. And they want as many electors as they possibly can to have doubt. Right now, 40 electors would be enough to turn the election in Hillary Clinton's favor. The so-called Hamilton electors are almost all Democratic voters anyway. And we can see Suprin, who was caught in bankruptcy, Ashley Madison, he turned on Trump. Now, what we're looking at right now is that there are an original 10 that are looking to be briefed on what has happened. That number shot up to 29. We are now up to 40 electors who are asking for more information. And they signed a letter demanding an intelligence briefing on Russian interference in the election ahead of December 19th. And it looks like the elite right now, they are going to be pushing this phase as hard as they possibly can. Now, this doesn't mean that if they don't get their way, they're just going to end this and stop. Because as we know, the vote also goes to the House in January. So if Trump is not stopped at the Electoral College, there is also the possibility that he could be derailed when a joint session of Congress gathers to count the electoral votes on January 6th. If that phase doesn't work, they move on to the next phase, which could be assassination, riots, protests. We don't know what they have in store. Now, you can hear more of all of this in the full report, which is on the X22 Report YouTube channel. And those reports are Monday through Friday, one on Sunday, and they're between 6 and 7 Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to listen to incredible interviews, you can go to the X22 Report Spotlight YouTube channel, where you can hear interviews with Cliff High, you can hear interviews with David Morgan, you can hear interviews with Michael Snyder, you can hear interviews with David Stockman, Jim Rickards. So head on over to the X22 Report Spotlight YouTube channel, and you can hear all the interviews there.